When I talk to people about BroThrow and explain that you don't have to link a bank account or make a deposit to place a bet on the platform, the first question I get is, how do I get paid? I'm Connor, and today I'll help you set up your payment apps and I'll explain how payouts are handled between players. Once your account's live and you try to create or accept your first bet, you'll be prompted to add at least one payment app to continue. In order of popularity among users, BroThrow's available options are Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Skrill, and Strike. Venmo is the most popular app on the platform because of the quick pay feature through BroThrow's mobile site. If you opt to pay or request your opponent with Venmo, you'll be automatically redirected from your balance sheet over to the Venmo app with your opponent's handle already typed in. It's hard to beat a process that smooth. Anyway, you can only take bets with players that have at least one of your payment apps listed, so the more apps you add, the more players you'll be able to bet against. If you don't have a payment app in common with a player on the bet card, you'll notice that the Take Bet button is grayed out instead of being green. To check and see which payment apps a player does have, just click on their profile and the apps they offer will be listed on their page. If you decide you want to add or delete certain payment apps, just go to your account dashboard and click Payment. You can always add an app, but you won't be able to remove one from your profile if you already have an accepted or an in-action bet with another player who only has that app in common with you. For example, if you've got Venmo and Cash App on your profile, but you have an accepted bet with a player who only has Cash App, you won't be permitted to remove your Cash App handle until after that bet's been cleared. Now, before we get out of here, I've got 5 pro tips and reminders to share. Number 1, be sure to double check that you spelled your payment app handle correctly when you list it on your profile, because if you misspell it, your opponents might pay the wrong person, and that's a headache nobody wants to deal with. Number 2, all bets are settled by players paying one another directly. BroThrow doesn't have access to your payment account, so your funds won't automatically be deducted. It's your job to head over to the balance sheet and settle up. Number 3, make sure that when you send payments, you avoid using language that can be interpreted to be gambling related. Most players prefer a random emoji in the transaction description, and they're going to know exactly what it's for. Number 4, when sending a payment, make sure you aren't sending as goods and services or purchases, because those payment types could include transaction fees and your shipping address will be shared with the recipient. And number 5, make sure you're using the payment handle for your personal account and not your business. If you have any questions about payments or account setup, drop a comment below. And for the fastest BroThrow support, or if you want to join our online community, click the link in the description box below to join our free Discord group. I'll see you there.